Friday, 5 p.m. You look at your watch and sigh. Another week ending in a rush. Between work, children, family obligations, medical appointments, errands. You reach the weekend breathless. And then, a little voice tells you, "Come on, rest a little. You've earned it." But another voice, more guilt-inducing, whispers, "You should use the weekend to catch up on everything you didn't do this week." Result? You finish your weekends even more exhausted than your weekdays. And Monday morning, instead of having regained your spiritual energy, you start off already drained. Friday is the master of days. Hadith. My dear sister, what if I told you there's a way to transform this exhausted Friday into a day of sacred transition, a ritual that allows you to close your week beautifully and welcome your weekend as a gift from Allah? Friday in Islam isn't just the last day before the weekend. It's Yawm al-Jumu'ah, the day of gathering, the blessed day, the day when our supplications are more readily answered. Today, I want to show you how to create your sacred Friday routine, a ritual that transforms your fatigue into gratitude, your worries into blessed intentions, and your week's end into spiritual preparation for the days to come. Before diving into the practical, let's remember why Friday holds such a special place in our hearts as Muslim women. The day of Friday is the best of days on which the sun has risen. Hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us that Friday is uniquely blessed. It's the day Adam was created, the day he entered paradise, and it will be the day of resurrection. But beyond these cosmic events, Friday carries a particular energy for us as women. While our fathers, husbands, and brothers gather for Friday prayer, we have the opportunity to create our own moment of gathering with ourselves and with Allah. Between Asr on Thursday and Maghrib on Friday, there is an hour when supplications are answered. Scholars teach us that there's a moment on Friday when our du'as are particularly accepted. Some say between Asr and Maghrib, others during Friday prayer time. But the important thing isn't knowing the exact hour. It's absorbing this energy of blessing throughout the entire day. Friday is also the day when we can take stock. In Arabic, we say Jumu'ah, which comes from Jamar, to gather. Gathering our scattered intentions, our dispersed energies, our hearts sometimes lost in the week's agitation. You see, my sister, we tend to run all week without ever stopping to take inventory. We accumulate tasks, emotions, small wounds, small joys, without ever taking time to digest, integrate, give thanks. Friday offers us this sacred pause. Here's a ritual I've developed and tested with many sisters. It lasts between 45 minutes and 1 hour 15 minutes, depending on how much time you want to dedicate. Ideally, do it after Asr, during this blessed Friday afternoon period. Step 1. Purification and preparation, 5 to 10 minutes. Start with complete ablutions, but do them differently than usual. Take your time. When you wash your hands, tell yourself, I wash the actions of this week. The good ones I offer to Allah, the less good ones I let go. When you wash your face, I purify my view of this past week. When you wash your arms, I free my arms from the fatigue carried to better welcome the blessings to come. Then prepare your sacred space. You don't need much: a comfortable mat or cushion, your Quran, a notebook dedicated to this ritual, and if you want, a candle or some incense. Sit facing the Qibla and say, Bismillah, Ya Allah, I offer you this moment of transition. Guide me in this reflection and bless my intentions for the days to come. Step 2. Gratitude reflection, 10 to 15 minutes. Open your notebook to a new page. Write at the top, Jumu'ah, my gratitudes for the week. Then list at least 7 things you're grateful for this week. And careful, don't stay general. Be specific. Not just my family, but my daughter's laughter when I read her that story Tuesday evening. Not just my health, but my legs that carried me on that beautiful Wednesday walk. If you've had a difficult week, force yourself anyway. Start with the obvious. My 5 functioning senses, the air I breathe freely, this roof over my head. Forced gratitude becomes authentic gratitude when we apply ourselves to it. Step 3. Forgiveness reflection, 5 to 10 minutes. Now write what I'm letting go of this week. List your regrets, your mistakes, your moments of anger or impatience. But careful, don't dwell on them. The goal isn't to ruminate, it's to cleanse. For each regret listed, write beside it, Astaghfirullah and I learn. When you've finished your list, read it one last time, then say, Ya Allah, I place these burdens at your feet. You are Ghafur ar-Rahim, the forgiver, the most merciful. What you forgive, I also grant myself. Then turn the page. Literally, this week is finished, forgiven, integrated. Step 4. Special Friday duas, 10 to 15 minutes. This is the spiritual heart of your ritual. Begin by reciting Surah Al-Kahf, the cave. If you can't read it entirely, read at least the first 10 and last 10 verses. Whoever reads Surah Al-Kahf on Friday, a light will illuminate him until the following Friday. Hadith. Then make these specific Friday supplications. O Allah, send blessings upon Muhammad and upon the family of Muhammad. Repeat 10 times. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhab an-nar. 7 times. Then your personal duas for the coming week. Be specific in your requests. And don't forget to ask for your family, your community, the ummah. Step 5. Weekend intention setting. 5 to 10 minutes. Now write, my intentions for this weekend. Careful, not a to-do list. Intentions. The difference? To do. Clean the house. Intention. Care for my home as a family sanctuary. To do. Visit mother-in-law. Intention. Cultivate family bonds with patience and kindness. This weekend, I intend to nourish my body and soul with beneficial foods and activities. Offer quality time to my family without being distracted by my phone. Create moments of peace and beauty in my home. Rest without guilt, for rest is a gift from Allah. Peacefully prepare for next week, trusting Allah with the details. Step 6. Anchoring and closing, 5 minutes. To finish, recite one last time, Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil. Allah is sufficient for us, and what an excellent helper, excellent guardian. Then close your notebook saying, Ya Allah, I entrust this transition to you. May this weekend be blessed, and may next week bring your guidance in every moment. Stay a few minutes in silence, just to savor this inner peace you've just created. Of course, my dear sister, I know all our lives are different. Here's how to adapt this ritual according to your situation. If you have young children, do a short 20-minute version during their nap or after bedtime. The essential thing is regularity, not duration. You can even include your children in certain parts. Ask them to name 3 things they're grateful for this week. They'll amaze you. If you work on Friday, adapt the schedule. Do your ritual Thursday evening or very early Friday morning. Friday's energy begins at Thursday sunset. Or divide the ritual. Gratitude and forgiveness reflection, Thursday evening. Duas and intentions, Friday morning. If you live in an extended family, create a private space for yourself, even small, or go outside to the garden, on the balcony. The important thing is having these few minutes of intimacy with Allah. If you're a student or single, you have more flexibility. Take advantage to do the complete ritual and maybe even extend it with spiritual readings or Quranic meditation. The key adaptation is listening to your natural rhythm. Some will prefer morning to start the weekend strong, others afternoon to digest the week, still others evening for a gentle transition. The important thing is that this moment be yours, not an additional obligation. Let me share a different vision of the weekend with you, my sister. In our performance culture, we tend to see the weekend either as a reward we deserve after working hard, or as wasted time we should use to be productive. But in Islam, rest is an act of worship. Taking care of your body, spending time with family, contemplating Allah's creation, nourishing your soul. All of this is part of our servitude to Allah. And we have made the night and the day as 2 signs. And we erased the sign of night and made visible the sign of day, that you may seek bounty from your Lord. Surah Al-Isra, verse 12. The weekend is your erased sign of night, your moment of pause, regeneration, connection to what truly matters. When you've integrated this Friday ritual, you'll see your weekends will change color. Instead of being parentheses of chaos or guilt, They'll become sanctuaries of time. Amina, a sister who's practiced this ritual for 6 months, told me, "Sister, my Fridays have become my favorite days, not because the week is over, but because I know I'm going to have this appointment with myself and with Allah. And my weekends, they have a different taste now, a taste of gratitude." If this routine inspires you, share this video with a sister who needs to find her weekend peace. And in the comments, tell me, what's your favorite part of this ritual? Or share your own technique for ending the week well. And whoever trusts in Allah, He is sufficient for him. Surah At-Talaq, verse 3. Allahumma barik lana fi yawm al-jumu'ah, wa barik lana fi ma ba'dahu, wa a'inna ala dhikrika, wa shukrika, wa husni ibadatik. Until next Saturday for new inspiration, inshallah, may your Fridays become doors to blessed weekends, my precious sisters.